Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cos. Welcome to your official predictions for Survivor Series War Games. And I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the co-host, the humble man, Gary. Welcome to the contracts.
My man called Pink. It was good. Was good.
Ain't shit, you know how it is, man. Ready to get into this?
Oh, you know it's bullshit. That Brutus, you know it.
Alright. Well, first off, we have Ronda Rousey defending the SmackDown Women's title against Shotzi. I'll be honest. Compared to the other matches, I really don't care about this match at all.
Yeah, I got to be honestly speaking. Hopefully the match is good. I just hope it's not gonna be a squash match. Honestly speaking.
Probably not. I think they're trying to build Shotzi up as a credible threat, maybe. But if anything else, I think this might be to help try and get more heat on Ronda. And if I'm being honest, heel Ronda is the only way to go. Because her as a face just doesn't work, in my opinion.
I think perfectly.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, even though I want Shayna Baszler to have the title herself, her reigniting an alliance with Ronda Rousey, I like this,
Yeah, me too. It's interesting.
And it essentially puts Shayna in, I would say a bodyguard-esque role, even though Ronda could look after herself. But this essentially, I hope this doesn't make Shayna look like Ronda's lackey.
Right, exactly.
Because so far, the biggest reason for them together is because Ronda wanted to reawaken Shayna's inner killer, which I'm hoping brings Shayna back to her bullying days of NXT.
Right.
Where she pushed around pretty much everybody, mainly Dakota Kai, just because she could. And no one dared to stop her. And anybody that tried to stop her got broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So back to the match. I honestly see this going one of two ways. Either one, well, actually both ways, Ronda's retaining, but in different ways. The first way is that she is going to retain clean with Shayna ringside, and two is her retaining, but with help from Shayna. Like, Shotzi might be on the verge of winning the title, but then either Shayna distracts the ref or something, or like Ronda distracts the ref while Shayna attacks Shotzi, something like that, something to that effect. Either way, Shayna plays a role in Ronda's retention. Do you see any other outcome going this way besides Ronda winning, or not?
No, I don't. Quite frankly, no.
Yeah. For me, in my opinion, they haven't built Shotzi long enough or strong enough for her to realistically have a chance, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like, if they were building her to look strong, like for like maybe another month, then I think she'd look strong enough to look as a credible threat.
Exactly. Honestly speaking, I couldn't agree with you more, bro.
Yeah. Cool. Moving on, we have Seth freaking Rollins defending the United States title against Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory in a triple threat match. Also, I gotta get this off my chest. Even though it's led to him being trying to be taken more seriously, I still can't get over the fact that how dirty Triple H did Austin Theory.
Oh yeah.
Because first off, the man lost the Money in the Bank briefcase while trying to cash in for the United States title. First off, he's already won that title before. That's number one. That's already made this look bad. What makes it look even worse is the fact that it's not a world title. And then to make matters even worse than that, it was an open challenge. He could have came up before Lashley and accepted the challenge without cashing in Money in the Bank.
Yeah, exactly.
So honestly, not only did they have him blow his Money in the Bank opportunity, they made him look extremely stupid too.
Yeah, it really did. Like, why would you have him cash in for a mid-card title?
And what really kills me is the fact that, and I don't care how much people talk shit about him, Austin Theory has to be one of the most underrated guys on the roster. Like, this dude is immensely talented in that ring. Like if you just seen his matches on the main roster alone, you can see the talent that oozes from him. Forget what he's done in NXT and Evolve. Just on the main roster alone, you can see what he can bring to the table.
Honestly, it is.
But nah, people just want to keep shitting on him and ignore his skill.
Exactly.
Nah, go ahead, my bad.
I'm saying, yeah, Theory has talent, so whoever's sleeping on him, like, nah, please don't. Like, for real. This man has talent. Check out all Evolve Wrestling. Check out the other independent shows that I would go to at times. Like they would tell you, like, yo, listen, Darren, good rap.
Yeah, and freaking, I know, the wrestling community is split with this guy, but and so am I, but even Jim Cornette is high on this guy. Like this, like Jim Cornette will endlessly spend many minutes on his podcast singing this guy's praises. Like, I swear, this guy is the real deal.
Oh yes.
And honestly, given the way his storyline is progressing, I said I'm going for Theory to win this match and end the title. Because what I think is gonna happen is that Lashley is gonna wind up getting too focused on trying to beat up Rollins and Theory to the point where he's gonna forget about the match, and then Theory's gonna catch either him lacking or Seth lacking, hit A-Town down, and win the title.
Right. Exactly.
Because it's redemption time for Theory, and this is where it starts. You know? Well, what's your take? What happened?
No, I'm saying, right, about that whole match, the United States title match, I think that's going to be one of the best matches, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to have Rollins retain that.
I still got Theory, but I can see that as a possible outcome.
Right. I I want my boy Bobby to get it back, but since he's so focused on Brock, I think they're probably not gonna let him get that belt back for a while.
I'm telling you, man. I guarantee that like during the match, he's gonna be like so angry that he's gonna lose focus of the match and just try and beat everybody up. And then because of that, one of either Rollins or Theory's gonna get caught lacking. I mean, either Rollins or Theory's gonna catch him lacking. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's a fact. I couldn't agree more.
Oh, and also, I hope, please, Seth, don't wear nothing tacky.
Knowing him, man, he will.
But anyways, moving on, we have AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Of course, the LC and Mia Yim is going to be ringside for AJ Styles, and and the Judgment Day is going to be ringside for Finn Balor. First off, I gotta get this off my chest. Dominic is looking like nothing more than a freaking kid when it comes to the Judgment Day's promos. Because literally, when it comes to every promo, 9 times out of 10, when it'll be Damian Priest saying something, and then Dominic will be like, yeah, what he said. But like it literally reminds me of like any sitcom where you got your neighborhood bully or the school bully and his lackey.
Exactly.
Like honestly, I compare Damian Priest and Dominic to freaking Wolfgang and Edmund from Hey Arnold, where Damian Priest is Wolfgang, Dominic is Edmund, or better yet, freaking compare them to you ever seen Ned's Declassified, yo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compare them to freaking Loomer and one of the dudes that was his lackeys. Compare them to that, and that's basically what I see. Or even taking a step further, freaking Dominic is that annoying kid that no one likes, but he always causes trouble, but never gets in trouble. But never gets in trouble because he always goes running to his big brother, and his big brother always backs him up.
Oh wow, yeah, I see that comparison.
And like what's funny is that despite him being a heel, you can't take him seriously. No one can.
Exactly.
And look here, I can't speak at all when it comes to physique, but he needs to get some muscle on him for one thing, because that's the biggest thing that people can't is what's like holding people back from taking him seriously is his physique or lack thereof. Like honestly, with the amount of complaints that the wrestling community have about his physique, like honestly, the only person that I've heard that honestly gets more complaints is Eddie Kingston, and at least Dominic is slim, but even still, neither one of them got any kind of muscle on them.
Exactly.
But you know, I really don't see Eddie Kingston wrestle that much. But then again, this isn't about AEW. But you get what I mean. And you know, back to the match before I get any further off topic. I mean, Styles and Balor, they already tore the house down before in a singles match, but of course that was back when they were both faces. But but even though Finn's heel, I honestly expect nothing less. Of course, you know, Finn is gonna have to cheat a little bit, you know, just because, you know, he's a heel, you know.
Alright.
But I still expect this match to be absolutely great between these two. Like nothing short of great. between these two, and then honestly, I expect all hell to break loose because at the closing moments of the match, definitely one member of the Judgment Day. It doesn't. I don't care who it is. One of them has to try and interfere or distract the ref. Then of course the OC is gonna start brawling with them. Then, like I said, all hell's gonna break loose, and then what happens at that point? Well, is gonna decide the match, whether it being the distraction be enough to distract Styles and allow Finn to win, or vice versa, or who knows, man? Maybe maybe both sides will get ejected, or just the Judgment Day will get ejected. Who knows?
Right, exactly.
But honestly, I'd say mainly just because of Mia Yim. I think AJ is gonna win this match.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Just because the past few matches, and at I think Crown Jewel, freaking the Judgment Day has won all those times. So I'd say it's time for the OC to win. But if Finn wins, two things. Number one, I won't have a problem with it. But also two, it should end the feud.
Oh yeah, speaking, I couldn't agree more.
Because if Finn wins, then I feel it's TKO.
Right.
For the whole OC versus Judgment Day feud, it's TKO.
Right. Exactly.
How about you? Who you got in this?
Honestly speaking, should be a great match. Honestly, between AJ and Finn, it should be great, but then who I got? Probably AJ.
Well, I'll tell you what. As far as AJ goes, you think he'll win with a phenomenal forearm or Styles Clash?
I think phenomenal forearm.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. Moving on. We have the Women's War Games match. Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley up against Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and the fifth member to be announced on SmackDown. Let's just get it out the way. In your opinion, who do you think is going to be the final member of Bianca's team?
Who I think is going to be the final member? Rumor has it. Who I think is going to be it? Either going to be Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch.
Well, I figured you'd say that, because one of the biggest signs pointing to Sasha, even though I don't want her anywhere near there, is that it's in her hometown of Boston. But
oh yeah. That's correct.
But for me, the biggest predictions are Sasha, Becky, also Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also, and this is and this was all because I was literally just scrolling my phone, and this superstar just might, that's a big might, be signing with WWE again. And the next name I'm gonna throw out there, Tegan Knox.
Oh
yeah. And for me, I think it would be perfect just because she doesn't. Unlike any of the four horsewomen, Tegan Knox has no relation to anybody there except for Dakota Kai. So this would be totally out of left field because nobody would be expecting her. But regardless of who the final member is, Honestly, I got Damage Control winning this match by the skin of their teeth.
Oh yeah, damage control. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't have big you there. I say possibly damage control could win.
Yeah, but for me, I want Rhea Ripley to get the winning pinfall.
I got you.
Because honestly, either her or Nikki Cross. The only reason why I don't want any member of Damage Control getting the winning pinfall is because Io Sky and Dakota Kai already have the women's tag titles, so like it really isn't gonna do much for them. For Bayley, the only way her getting the pinfall would do anything for her is if she pins Bianca. If she pins anybody else to win the match, for me, it's not gonna mean as much. So if Bayley was to get the winning pinfall, she has to pin Bianca, because that's the only way it's gonna mean something. As you know, and the only reason, and it'll give her a new reason to challenge Bianca for the Raw Women's title.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And then I want either Nikki Cross or Rhea Ripley, just because they're not part of the stable, and it'll have Damage Control know that whoever got the pinfall, they're coming for Bianca's title, and they're gonna run through them too in order to get it.
Exactly.
But this should be a good one. Moving on, we have the men's Money in the Bank. The men's War Games match, excuse me. Where, of course, we have all the members of the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens. What would you say?
Nothing. Yup, correct.
Yeah. Now, for me, I have the Brawling Brutes winning this match, but I have Kevin Owens picking up the win by pinning Sami Zayn.
Good one.
And the reason why I got it like that is because Kevin Owens on the team period is to help cause the rift between Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, because if you remember that time where Jey Uso was facing off against Kevin Owens, they said the Usos set Zayn up to cheat and hit Kevin Owens with a chair while the ref was distracted, but he couldn't do it.
Right.
So when it gets down to it, they're gonna be face to face in the War Games match, and they're gonna be staring down for a good minute, and they will fight, but Sammy's gonna hesitate, and that little bit of hesitation is what's gonna cost them.
Right. Exactly.
But on the flip side, if the Bloodline wins, part of me thinks that despite winning, freaking Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are gonna argue, because there'll be a time in the match where, like I said, Owens and Zayn are gonna face off, but Zayn's gonna hesitate, and then Jey Uso's gonna get up in his face and like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Something to that effect, and it's gonna lead to them arguing. But thankfully, either Solo Sikoa or Jimmy Uso is gonna snap them out of it, because as far as Roman Reigns goes, I think he either one or two things. Either one, he's gonna be tangled up with maybe Sheamus or Drew McIntyre, or he's gonna be down. Because
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Just for some reason, I don't see him getting the pinfall if the Bloodline wins. I just don't see it for me. You know?
Yeah, right, exactly.
But
Exactly.
yeah. But also, go ahead. My bad.
Not my bad. I don't know if I'm all, but I think, acknowledge the bloodline taking this, because they're trying to keep them strong and not have them lose, so of course they're going to have the bloodline win.
Yeah. But also, if the Bloodline loses, I think also it'll be because of Sami Zayn and Jey Uso, where they're gonna argue, and then while they're arguing, either Solo, Jimmy, or even Roman is gonna try and break them up. But while they're busy arguing, that's gonna leave them wide open to get hit with something, and then that's gonna be at the end of the match. And then they address it on SmackDown, and then shit gets even worse. But
Yeah, it could be more so.
yeah. But overall, I wouldn't say I have high expectations for this, but I'm hoping just by these matches alone, it's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, me too.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Contracts. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and rock with your boy. I want to thank the Humble Man, as usual, for coming through to kick his wrestling knowledge with the people.
Of course, you know my man Cross Payton, and we'll be right back at you Saturday, right after Survivor Series World Games. Hey, hit y'all with the results.
Yep. So y'all, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And until next time, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man, and we out. Peace.
Peace. We out this